So as you recently know, it's been a big sports year, right?
No, I'm not. Oh, wait, like World Cup?
Yeah, it's been a big sports year.
Yeah.
But here's the thing I want to get straight into. So recently, the Buffalo Bills, which is from New York, and the Cincinnati Bengals, which was in the Super Bowl last year,
Okay.
were in a matchup. And I'm not too keen on what's happening in the NFL, but apparently this was supposed to be a deciding factor of which team gets to be placed on the rankings.
And for the playoff.
Right. And I think this took place in Cincinnati, which is in Ohio.
This was recently.
Yeah, like 5 days ago. Okay. No, on Monday.
All right.
And within the first quarter, there's this player named Damar Hamlin. He plays on the defense for the Bills. It was the Bengals on offense.
Okay.
The Bills were on defense. He tackled a player, like any regular play, like NFL, you tackle and all that, right? He stood up and he just collapsed.
Oh,
right?
Who collapsed? The guy he tackled?
No, the one that tackled. Damar Hamlin.
Oh, Damar Hamlin.
He was on defense and he tackled an offensive player that got the ball. His name is T. Higgins.
Okay.
And
so Damar got back up and then collapsed.
They thought he just got like
concussed or something.
But apparently his heart stopped and they had everyone rushed on the field, the ambulance, and they had to perform CPR on him for 10 minutes straight. All the players gathered around. They saw what was happening. The fans were confused. Apparently no one left the stadium. Everyone was just standing there, like in awe. They didn't know what was happening, right?
Like in silence? What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the players were kneeling and crying and stuff like that. 10 minutes straight. You know it's serious when you CPR for 10 minutes straight because he's in his full gear and everything. Break his ribs and everything. And both teams got together and decided to take a 5-minute break or something like that, or 15-minute break or something like that. And keep in mind, this is the first quarter of the game. And apparently later on, they rushed him to the hospital where they had to perform CPR on him again because his heart stopped again.
With the defibrillators though, or what?
I'm not too sure, bro. Reports hasn't been coming out, but I've been keeping up on the situation.
Yeah.
They had to put a breathing tube down, and I think they had to put him into a medically induced coma.
They put him in a coma.
Yeah.
Okay.
What pissed me off was that the NFL wanted the teams to go back on the field and play.
Wow.
They didn't want to suspend the game, but then both teams wouldn't want to play, so they had to suspend the game. And now it's kind of iffy on what they're gonna do with the games because, like I said,
with the ranking and all.
Yeah. But today, good news came out that he woke up. He's still in a critical condition, but he finally woke up and he was the first. I think that one of the first things he asked was who won the game. Isn't that crazy, bro? He didn't even ask about what he was doing, how his health was. You know, he asked who won the game. That shows his dedication
to the sport. Yeah.
And what's crazy too is before all this happened, I didn't know about him because I'm getting into football.
Okay.
My team is the Vikings. They've been doing pretty good, but
Vikings are from
Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
He had this charity donation thing with the goal of like $20,000-$30,000 or something like that.
Damar did?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it was? He was donating like $6 million, something like that, right?
I heard it crossed 3.
No, because didn't Tom Brady donate $10,000?
Did he? I don't know. I'm not sure, but
okay, I just heard about this the other night.
Because of that, people started donating to his charity and stuff, which is pretty cool. And I gotta put this on.
Yeah.
Which is freaking cool, bro. But seeing how and the saying what happened to him was pretty rare. Yeah. Because I don't know too much about the science of how a heart works, but when he hit, the impact was when the heart was compressing or something like that. Like you can read on the little heartbeat chart, but the moment he hit, it's like a I'll put the term on there, but it's like a weird term where it's rare, bro. The moment he impacted, it hit his chest, and the heart was squeezing, and then that's what.
That's how he hit it, and then it stopped. Like
I put him into cardiac arrest, basically.
Wow. He makes a lot of money, no? I'm assuming.
Damar Hamlin, he was drafted in 2019 or 2020.
Okay.
So I think he's still on his rookie contract. Okay. So he's not making that much money. I didn't know about him until the injury.
Yeah.
So.
But he had some kind of, and supposedly like a lot of people donated to him.
Yeah. And I think for Damar, he's playing wise, I don't think he's that good because he's filling in for another starter who got injured.
Oh, okay.
So this was his first game off the bench, basically, I think.
What position he plays?
He plays on defense, but I'm not too sure.
Okay.
But dude, if you watch the video, he just stood up, he tackled the guy, and just stood up and just fell back like, dude.
Bro, NFL is a crazy sport, bro.
No, for real. Like, there's so
Football.
many. I mean, you're doing head-to-head contact. Like, you heard of Aaron Hernandez, the case?
No. Is that a football player too?
Yeah, Aaron Hernandez used to play for the Patriots,
Okay.
and he was a tight end, I believe. And because of there's so much head trauma, you know what CTE is, right?
Yeah.
That's like boxers and MMA fighters get it, where like the brain is swelling and there's holes in the brain and stuff. That caused him to be hella violent.
Caused him to be violent.
Yeah, and then he ended up shooting and killing someone, and he got I think life in prison. Wow. He ended up committing in prison.
Wow.
And his family donated his brain to science, and they were able to analyze it and saying that like there was the effect.
Like the effect, like kind of rewires
yeah.
his brain.
Same thing with Antonio Brown. You've heard of Antonio Brown, right? Antonio Brown used to play for the Steelers.
Okay.
Super good receiver, and he went. I think this one play that turned his career around. I'm not too sure, but he caught the ball, and this dude named Vontae Perfect or something came and rushed him at his head. Flew down, he had a concussion. From then on, he's been acting up, bro. He talks bad about Tom Brady.
Wow.
Basically, he's out the league now.
The crazy thing too about football, there's more injuries and deathly injuries or whatever it is.
Long term though, but short term,
Yeah.
there's only been one death on the football field.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
and that
on
was
the
like,
field.
On the field.
Oh, okay.
But long term injuries, yeah.
There's been deaths on the soccer field, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Do you know any deaths in the soccer field?
Like not that I can name, but I have seen some videos where there's been players that just like died on the soccer field. But what else I was gonna say about football, maybe not deathly, but like more serious injuries in football than there is in like rugby.
Yeah.
Because since you're wearing gear and stuff, you're a little bit more confident to tackle or get hit. But in rugby, yeah, you can tackle, but they do it in a way where it's more like, you know, I guess a defensive.
Yeah. A lot of these players put their freaking life on the line, right?
Yeah.
They're saying, oh, okay, if it's 4 downs, the 4th down, and you have to get a first down,
Yeah.
they have to catch the ball no matter what. So imagine you're in the air, someone comes and sweeps your feet or something. You can't protect your head, bro.
There's no way.
You have your shoulders,
Yeah.
but if you land awkwardly, you're basically done.
Have you seen like those blindside tackles? Those
Oh,
are
yeah.
ridiculous.
It's called targeting.
Really?
So sometimes, like after a player has caught is already going down, the defense would purposely hit them on purpose to get revenge from a previous player or something. And like injuries like that are, bro. You know how many times Peyton Manning got neck and back surgery?
Really?
So many times, bro. So many times.
Does
The
Peyton
thing
Manning
is-
still play? He still plays, right? Or he retired?
He retired. But you know who doesn't do the most on the team? The kicker.
Oh, really? He's just meant for kicking?
Yeah,
Like he
man.
just comes on when
Tyreek Hill, which is a popular wide receiver that used to play on the Chiefs, said that the kickers would come out, kick like 5-8 field goals, and go play ping pong while the whole team has to run practice.
Go play ping pong.
Yeah, no doubt. No.
Well, I mean, like, sheesh.
Yeah,
Does it
but
make good money?
they make like I said they make 7 to 20, depends
7 to 20 what?
mil. For
A
kicking.
year? Or for a contract?
It could be a year, but it
With a
depends.
kicker?
Yeah.
And all he has to do is kick?
Dude, the NFL has a shit ton of money, bro. What's the most paid sports in the world? It's soccer, right?
Like per contract?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is it boxing? Well, if it's a team sport, it's soccer for sure.
Well, boxing is a lot to do with...
Promotion
Yeah,
and
all that.
But contract-wise, soccer.
Yeah, it should be soccer, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't Ronaldo just sign with the Saudi Arabian team, didn't
Yeah, he signed with Al Nassr for $200 million a year.
he? Yeah, for like wasn't it $1 billion overall contract? Something like
I
that.
think it was 3 or 4 years. Till 2025, I believe.
Okay, so if that's like 3 years, so that's 600 million.
It's gonna affect his legacy, because he's going to like a pretty not known league.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like Ronaldo should have retired. Like this was supposed to be his last World Cup. I mean, he didn't win. I don't know if he's gonna play another World Cup. I know this is Messi's last World Cup since he won. But
Tell me more about soccer, because I've been trying to get into it because of freaking speed, bro. No, I'm not gonna. Speed got me into soccer. I started playing FIFA.
bro,
When I was playing FIFA, bro, I got so hyped because I did my career.
Yeah.
I put myself on Man City,
yeah,
and I didn't even know all the positions. I was put center striker or something, right?
yeah,
And apparently that's Erling Haaland's position.
from Man City,
Yeah, you know Haaland,
Holland, yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So at first I started on the bench, blah blah blah, and I got some good assists, some good
You're
goals.
talking
And
about
stuff.
playing FIFA?
Yeah.
The game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then I scored 2 hat tricks in a game, bro. And keep in mind,
Well, like what difficulty were you playing on?
the second to most hardest difficulty.
Okay.
2 hat tricks in a game,
Were you
my
playing
boy.
technical, like passing and stuff, or
Yeah, dude, I'm a great assist, and I took Holland's position, right?
like
Bro.
your own character?
Yeah, bro. Because I had 2 characters before that,
Yeah.
just to learn the rules. Like before, I would always get offside, fouls.
Yeah.
I got like a red card within like 5 minutes of
You were
subbing.
fouling, like slide tackling and stuff?
All the time, bro. Because I don't know how to control that stuff, right?
Yeah.
But damn, when I put myself on Man City, bro, 2 hat tricks in a game, and for like a period of like 10 games, I got consistent back-to-back hat tricks. But what I didn't know was that when you get a red card, you get taken out of the game, but your team can't put it in a sub. Did you know that?
Yeah, so if you get a red card, yeah, you have to play with one less player. Yeah.
I didn't know that, bro.
You didn't know that?
And I got suspended.
Yeah, you
By the
can't
team?
switch out the player, yeah.
And I didn't know that also, like, so the whole thing, explain to me how soccer works, bro.
Bro, like, and then in terms of what, like the game itself, or?
No, because, like, okay, so there's a bunch of leagues, right?
Yeah.
So what there's a bunch of leagues that's under FIFA.
FIFA is like
So FIFA is like-
overarching, like NFL or whatever.
So
NBA.
FIFA is basically it's a monopoly. Because basically FIFA holds all the events, all the tournaments and all that.
I guess, but no, FIFA. Yeah, so FIFA would be the. To be honest, I don't know too much about like the business side of it, but I know like for example like, you have different leagues within FIFA. Like for example, we have MLS, which is only.
Is it FIFA?
Huh?
The MLS is part of FIFA too?
I don't believe MLS is part of FIFA. To be honest,
It was in the game.
It was in the game.
Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest, but what I do know is just like each like there's different like countries or different groups of countries have their own leagues. Like you have Premier
okay.
League, La Liga, MLS.
Yeah, that was confusing me because I'm like, I thought it was just one big league.
Yeah, like
in
Premier,
Europe.
like PSG is in Premier League, and La Liga is like.
PSG's not in Premier League, is it?
Is it not?
No, it's in the French league.
Yeah, that's Premier League.
No, Premier League is in the US.
No, that's MLS.
No, Premier League is in the UK, not.
PSG is not Premier League.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
so La Liga. So
La Liga is like Barcelona, Real Madrid.
That's what I'm saying.
La Liga is like the
Spanish league.
Spanish countries.
And there's Italian league with Juventus and all that.
Yeah.
And then there's the German league.
Yeah.
And
I
then
forgot the name of the Premier
all the other leagues, and then there's the Premier League, which is
Yeah.
in.
Oh, okay, that's like Manchester United.
Man City,
Liverpool,
Tottenham,
Liverpool,
Liverpool,
yeah.
Chelsea, and all that.
Yeah.
The French league has its own league. That's why they're saying that.
What's the French league called?
I don't know, but that's why they're saying that Ronaldo is better than Messi.
Yeah, because he played in more
But
difficult
it's because he played in he played in La Liga and Premier League, and he was able to win the Champions League for both.
Well, I mean, now they're saying that the debate's kind of over because of the World Cup. They're saying like it's kind of cemented.
You think so? So this World Cup is the first World Cup that I didn't watch the whole thing,
Yeah.
but I actually kind of tuned in, right?
Yeah.
The last World Cup, I tuned into the final where Mbappe won his first, but this one is, I'm like, okay.
And I didn't remember. At that time, the last World Cup, Mbappe wasn't as huge.
Yeah, he was just a
Yeah.
19-year-old walking into the scene, blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
so I didn't even know like he
Yeah.
was playing for France.
So at first I'm like, okay, the World Cup is in Qatar. You know, speed hypes it up.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, let's see what actually soccer is about. And then I watched a match against, I think, PSG against Morocco, and I fell asleep.
France against Morocco.
Oh yeah, France against Morocco, and I fell asleep.
Bro, yeah. France won that game.
But then when Messi plays too, it's exciting. But I feel like watching Ronaldo's game is more exciting to me because
It also depends like who you like more as a player. But the thing is with Ronaldo, I mean like because Portugal lost to Morocco, which was like a huge surprise for so many people. But I think Portugal made a huge mistake putting Ronaldo.
I don't care
away.
what it is, whether it's he's aging, whether it's he's selfish or whatever.
Yeah.
He's done enough to earn that respect to come off the bench. To me, that's like a spit in the face, bro.
Yeah.
That's like if Kobe is playing in his 30th year or something, you still got to put the man in there when it counts because the experience is going to come a long way.
They underestimated Morocco, and that's what happened. And they put him in too late.
Yeah, because I think the guy that subbed in for Ronaldo scored a hat trick. Yeah. Seeing Messi win it, I didn't feel the excitement that other people felt. Because I know soccer is an international sport, but I was trying to understand how big of an impact that is.
Yeah. Like, For if you grew up playing soccer or watching it, then because you probably would have grown up with Messi and Ronaldo, you know, and you either pick Messi or Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Sometimes you like both. Like as a players, I like both of them. But like as a person, I appreciate Ronaldo way more. But not even thinking about that, just thinking like player wise, Messi, bro, like he even to this day at his age, he's probably one of the most technical players. The way he controls the ball is just like.
Yeah, you were telling me about like there was a period where like Messi seemed like something about the ball not leaving his feet.
Yeah, it was like glued to him. Like
really? What period was it?
I would say that was around like 2010 era. Like when he was like in Barcelona, he had like the best teammates too at that time.
Okay.
I forgot the exact players, but at that time, like Messi wasn't. I mean, even probably he's like what 34 now, 35.
He's 35.
35, right?
And
So
Ronaldo's 37, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. So like up to like these last 5 years, he's been kind of coming down, but not like he's still one of the best, bro. If you see him play, he's not one. He rarely. I don't think I've ever even seen him flop.
Yeah.
Like how Neymar flops or so many of these other players.
Dude, no, that's the thing.
Yeah.
When I watch soccer or football, whatever they call it, in the World Cup, dude, they flop so much.
But they have to. It's kind of like a strategy.
Dude, Neymar was like being thrown like a rag doll, bro, and like every single team from every nation flopped, bro.
Yeah, they kind of do it on purpose because they know they need as many chances as they can to
Dude,
keep the ball,
crazy.
keep the possession. So.
And what's crazy to me too is looking at PSG now, the roster that they have. I only know a few names like Mbappe, Neymar, Messi.
Was he on PSG?
Huh?
Is he on PSG now?
Yeah, he's been on PSG.
He's been on PSG?
What do you think he was on? Messi's been on.
When did he leave Barcelona? Like, how long he's been?
He left in 2019.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I don't follow.
Or 2020. But Messi won the Ballon d'Or with.
Ballon d'Or.
Huh?
Ballon d'Or.
It's Ballon d'Or. He won that with PSG. I think he's about to win it again this year. I think it's him or Mbappe. It's got to be him or Mbappe. Mbappe scoring a hat trick, putting France on his back. I know it's a team sport, but putting France on his back to score a hat trick and scoring in the penalties.
Two of them were penalties.
But that's still a hat trick, bro.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. No, Mbappe did good, bro. Like
he's about to repeat, bro.
He didn't deserve to win, but he did good. I think Messi deserved it.
I kind of want Mbappe to win, bro.
I know you wanted him to win, but like that was Messi's only World Cup. The
thing is, I like Ronaldo more is because I've seen him do bicycle kicks. From what I've seen, I like his celebration.
Have you seen Zlatan's video?
Oh yeah. Wait, I think this is the best kick I've ever seen. Zlatan's like,
Yeah, but has he done it from? I forgot how far did Zlatan.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Zlatan was what really. I'm like, who the hell is this guy in the MLS playing for the Galaxy? He's like, this is nothing. Zlatan is a god or something.
Bro, Zlatan's fun.
And then Messi. But I like Ronaldo because he's not afraid to speak up.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially about Palestine.
Yeah, that's like, when it comes to political, obviously I'm with Ronaldo.
Yeah, because at that point when there's so much power out there controlling you, Ronaldo, bro, he refused to wear the captain armband too, because he didn't support that.
Which one? Oh, in the World Cup?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Not a lot of players didn't wear that. And there was that Muslim who was that German player?
Yeah, Mesut Ozil.
He was saying that something along the line of, when we win,
I'm a German.
I'm a German. When we lose, I'm a Muslim or something.
I'm an immigrant.
I'm an immigrant. Yeah. Isn't that crazy, bro?
But that's what just happened to France players right now.
Yeah. A lot of the
black players.
There were a few black players that missed the penalties.
Penalty, yeah.
And they got death threats and shit, bro.
And they weren't calling them French anymore. They were calling them like African or whatever it is.
That's crazy.
Bro, forget these. First of all, that's why I don't want France to win.
So what do you think they would have called Mbappe?
If they won, bro, they would have been like, oh yeah.
Yeah, because Messi just came back to training camp.
Okay.
Because I didn't know that during like a season they have like first season and then a long break and then the next half of the season. So they've been playing, but Messi just came back and Mbappe was recently in New York. He went to a Brooklyn Nets game.
Oh, okay.
And he's coming back, so I think it's gonna be. I want to see how it is because I saw a video of the whole PSG team greeting Messi as he comes.
The France team.
Yeah, everyone's clapping, and then Mbappe's little brother Ethan, he's like 16, and he's a part of the club as well. He's like like death stare, bro.
And Messi?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, yeah.
Death
That's
freaking
gonna
stare,
be
bro.
some a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, like when France beat Morocco, what's his name, Hakimi or something?
Hakimi.
Yeah, Mbappe and him switched
Yeah.
jerseys. So like still at the end of the day, they're teammates. But yeah, obviously during
That's what I'm kind of still trying to wrap my head around. Like when people mention Africa, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first people you think of are
Africans.
Africans, which are like black people, right?
Yeah.
But Morocco is in Africa,
Yeah.
but because of history and stuff, they're mostly descendants of the Middle Eastern. That's what I thought Morocco was like. I'm like, they look Middle Eastern to me.
Yeah, they do.
But they're actually
Like
Africans.
my uncle,
Yeah.
he's Moroccan, but he looks black.
Yeah, that's what that's what I think of when I
Yeah.
think of like all those countries like Zimbabwe,
Yeah.
Nigeria, and all that.
Yeah,
The only place that I wouldn't think it's black is
like Egypt.
not Egypt, South Africa.
Yeah, South Africa is all colonized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why like
There's a lot of Indians in South Africa too. And, like,
Yeah.
and Caribbeans and stuff.
from the Dutch East India Trading
Yeah,
Company, and that's why like I want to travel more.
Those Indians are darker than some people in India, but they don't call themselves Indian.
Really? They call them Africans?
They call themselves like South Africa.
What do you think about that though? Like if obviously you're an American, but
Yeah, I
you're
was born in America.
but you're like a Pakistani.
Well, people don't realize that, like, when someone asks, and this thing that there's like a lot of videos about this too. So like there'll be like an Asian person or
Right.
someone on Instagram, and or on TikTok, and they'll make a video. They'll pretend to be someone else saying, "Oh, where are you from?" And then the person will be like, "Oh, I'm from California." Be like, "No, but like, where are you from? Like, from California, right?" That's what they would do.
Yeah.
Where you're from is not where you're born. It's two different things.
So when people ask, "What are you?" You're saying where you're born, or
No,
where-
so if someone asks where I'm from, I'll say like where I'm from.
Yeah.
Where my blood is from Pakistan.
yeah,
Where I was born
Yeah.
is in California.
that's what I'm saying. So that's why I was confused
Basic
because
English.
when I see Hakimi, I don't think African. I think Middle Eastern.
But he's born in Morocco.
Yeah,
Yeah. So he's Moroccan.
Moroccan. Right.
But he's also from Morocco too.
Right.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
how does one answer that? Do you say where you're from, like where you're born, or where your lineage, like where your roots? Not your roots, but like like
No,
where you.
because his roots are, I mean, like, for him, he would have to go back so far,
Oh, true.
you know?
Got you.
Like, he would go back, like, hundreds of years.
If it's like
Okay.
a bunch of generation, then you're basically already.
But if say his family came from Syria and then went to Morocco, he was born in Morocco, but he's Syrian.
the Chinese immigrated over here like over hundreds of years ago.
Yeah.
Generations have been in the U.S.
Yeah.
When you ask them, what are you?
Yeah.
What is the right answer? Do you say I'm American or I'm Chinese?
And, it's also depends. Like, Keanu Reeves?
Yeah.
He was born in Lebanon.
Uh-huh.
But from what I know, I don't think he speaks any Arabic, for example, or anything. So, yeah, can he say he's Lebanese? I guess so, because he was born there. But is he really Lebanese? Does he speak? Does he, like, it's a
I
culture?
don't know. He's Lebanese.
Yeah, he was born in Lebanon, So,
Yeah.
so.
Dude, I've never seen a single one of his John Wick movie, bro.
No, yeah, me either. I was watching one the other day. I didn't
Yeah.
finish it. But, yeah, so for me, the way it is like where you're from. I mean, like, technically, if you denounce your culture, like, say you hate your culture so much, for example, and you don't want to associate with it, then you've become completely, like, adapted and, like, you completely changed to the culture that you live in now. And so, like, for example, say I became totally American, you know? So then, yeah, I guess I would say I'm American.
Got you.
You know? But
Yeah.
do I look American?
Yeah.
No, right?
Yeah. But yeah, that's why when I saw Hakimi, bro, dude, Mbappe and Hakimi were in New York and they had a face mask on there and they were in public. No one noticed.
Like a COVID mask?
No, like they had like winter gaiters.
Yeah, just okay.
Yeah, and they were in public just watching street shows and all that.
That's
no.
the thing, bro. If I was famous, I would kind of want to.
Really?
Well, it depends. Like, if I'm just trying to go somewhere, like with the homies.
Oh yeah,
or
true,
something,
true.
Yeah, I'm trying to chill.
But
right?
but with Hakimi, you can just tell by his facial feature, bro. Like even you can
Just
tell,
eyes?
bro. Yeah. No, you can tell Mbappe too. You can't. You tell me you can't tell a Ninja Turtle from far away. you know that's the thing they say. They say he's a Ninja Turtle.
Oh, 'cause he
he
has a
looks,
mask?
No, he looks like a Ninja Turtle. His whole face
Oh.
looks like a Ninja Turtle, bro.
I don't know.
Isn't that crazy how Fuzi came to LA? And LA is known to be the most toxic place and the most like degenerate place on earth. And what happened to him, and now he's like back, and I think he's doing better for himself.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't follow him anymore, but I mean, like his roots, bro. He changed the game for a lot of Muslim.
He inspired a lot of
Yeah,
Muslims.
he
Like
inspired a lot of Muslims to start creating content.
Yeah.
Because he was at one point, wasn't he like the fastest or top growing?
Dude, at
channel?
first, at one point, he was the most popular YouTuber.
Yeah.
Every single one of his vlogs, I would watch it religiously, but every single one of his vlogs would pull in millions of views easily.
Crazy.
And he was running 2 channels at the time, Dose of Fuzi.
Yeah.
And
that's the
Fuzi
vlogs.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, bro, but he started off his thing with like Middle Eastern
Parents and the stereotypes,
and then
stereotypical
talking about like
skits.
Ramadan and
Yeah.
talking about things like that, and people loved it. And he like people would share his videos on Facebook and all that stuff. That's what got him so big.
And with his big break when he got into that Boo Medea Halloween movie.
Yeah, he wanted to become an actor, and that was his first movie. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's what inflated his ego, kind
job.
of. I mean, you can understand Tyler Perry. He doesn't want to. He's not known for making good film. He's known for marketing it correctly.
Yeah.
So.
But he's like a producer, right? Or
Yeah, dude, Tyler Perry is freaking smart, bro.
yeah, isn't he loaded?
From what I know, he's one of the earliest people that bought land in Atlanta, Georgia,
Oh, okay, yeah, I think
and turned it into studio locations. And Hollywood
rents it out to Hollywood, yeah.
Yeah, so you know before like Hollywood's where they film and stuff. Now it's like Australia and Georgia, bro.
Atlanta.
In Georgia because they offer like benefits like tax breaks and stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, a lot of movies, if you look it up, they're filmed in Georgia.
That's dope.
And most of the Marvel
Yeah,
movies
he's
are
smart.
filmed in Georgia, bro. And I think Tyler Perry owns a majority of the studios.
No, he's smart.
But for his Boo Medea Halloween movie,
Yeah. That's how he marketed.
his main thing was just to get influencers in the movie. Like Bradley Martin was in there.
Liza Koshy. And then they all marketed the movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Avatar just crossed $1 billion box office.
It hasn't, like, it was like a week ago, no?
Yeah, Avatar Way of Water.
Bro, that's pretty nuts. Like, how long did it take the first one to cross? It took a few years, if I'm not mistaken.
No. The first one to cross, because the first one is still the biggest grossing movie of all time, which is 2 something, and then the second one would be Avengers Endgame
or something. No, but the first one, because he did a lot of like re-releases and all that stuff. So it took a while to get up to 2 something billion.
James Cameron had this script before even he directed the Titanic, bro.
Yeah.
Like he had this script.
Yeah, an idea, yeah.
And then it's just technology wasn't up to par at that time. And so he's just been directing other movies, blah, blah, blah. And because of that, he pioneered the motion capture industry. Can you believe that?
Bro, yeah,
he pioneered the motion capture industry.
Basically for him, basically.
So the same companies, all these other movie studios, Planet of the Apes, to Lord of the Ring with that little, what is it called? That
Hobbit?
No, the Lord of the Ring, that little alien guy.
Yeah.
I keep calling him Dobby, but it's not Dobby. That's from Harry Potter. The Gremlin.
Yeah.
To Marvel movies.
Marvel CGI is trash, but yeah.
It is, bro. I went back after we saw The Way of Water.
Yeah.
I rewatched the first one.
Yeah.
That technology that he put in still stands to this day.
Really?
Yeah, and a lot of people, they say they like the looks and feel of the first movie better than the second. I honestly like the second a lot better.
Yeah. What do you mean? They're like, why would they say that?
They're saying that so in the first movie, the characters were a bit more deep blue and a bit more purple.
Well, I think also the technology is advanced now, so it's more realistic now.
Yeah, and then now James Cameron say that technology has advanced. It's more in terms of facial expression. He focused more on filming underwater and all that. But because this movie was filmed back in 2017, believe it or not.
Oh, okay.
2017, 2018. The second, third, and fourth movie was filmed
alongside
because he didn't want to, because they had children actors, and he didn't want them to age like how Stranger Things had happened with Stranger Things. He said the main breakthrough for him this time was filming underwater.
Yeah, so he needed the technology.
He partnered up with Sony to
build a camera.
To build underwater cameras.
Yes.
So he took Sony cameras that are normally built for the thing, for like filming on the
land.
On land.
Yeah.
And he had them strip it to the barest bone. The processor is up on land. And it's attached by a cable to where the sensors is in the water. So that's how it worked.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So they built it just for James Cameron.
Wow. Wasn't his budget for $2 billion, right? For this
he
movie?
said. So what he said. It's he said, she said, right? Yeah. So I've heard the budget was 200 mil. Oh. But for James Cameron said for the movie to break even,
$2 billion.
$2 billion.
Because
So
I don't know. Yeah, because I don't know if that 200 mil includes paying all the actors and stuff.
Yeah, because they had Kate Winslet, they had Michelle Yeoh, they had a bunch of actors.
Yeah.
But Kate Winslet supposedly broke the record for the longest underwater scene in one take, like holding her breath for 7 minutes.
Which one was Kate Winslet?
Kate Winslet's the same girl that Rose from Titanic.
No, but which one did she play?
She was the chief's wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. James Cameron know how to make a character, bro. But the biggest technology struggle was when light passes through water.
Yeah, it diffuses.
As you know, in video games, right? A lot of times in old video games, it was just casting.
Yeah.
Like it prints on.
Yeah.
But now with ray tracing and global illumination, they're able to accurately do it.
They have dynamic lighting, yeah.
Yeah, and all that. It's
with real-time shadows and all that.
Dude, the whole movie is CG. And when I was watching the movie, not once did I think it was CG. They looked like real actors,
no,
bro.
for sure. You know what though? That one scene that was definitely CG was when they're landing. When they land and then they open the shuttle.
Oh, and all those fire and all. Yeah.
And they're walking out.
Yeah.
That one looked like straight out of a video game. That
Yeah.
was super CG, but everything else, dude, no, for sure. So it's really cool.
Because I think James Cameron, the way that he wants to take on the Avatar world is more so. Pandora is the story.
Yeah.
And every character around it is just every movie is going to focus on different characters.
Yeah, a lot
he
of
doesn't want to focus around one character because it gets dull to make more movies about.
And this movie was focused on the daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The daughter and the son. It's kind of like Star Wars. You know how like at first it was about Luke, and then it was about Anakin, and then it's about Rey, and then like this franchise moved on.
Yeah.
I think that's how he's trying to do it with Pandora.
Yeah, because the first one was about the dad, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's gonna be. Yeah. It was about the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Now we'll see what's next.
And there's some similarities too. So I already got the title for the next movie. So it goes Avatar.
You already got the title, or you're assuming the title?
No, they revealed the title, I think. So it's Avatar.
Way of the Water.
So what is the first Avatar about? Like, you know how there's clans and stuff, right?
Yeah.
The first Avatar is about
the forest people.
The forest people.
Jungle people, whatever.
The second Avatar is about
water.
The water. So the way of the water. They think the third one is called the Seed Bearer.
Oh, okay.
And it's supposedly it just came out like 2 days ago. Rumors it's about a Fire Nation.
Fire Nation. But you know what's crazy? Speaking of Fire Nation, so you know Avatar the Airbender, right?
Yeah.
So supposedly, I don't know how accurate this is. James Cameron prevented them from calling the show Avatar itself.
Yeah, he already copyrighted and trademarked the script.
Yeah, so they could not call it Avatar, so that's why they called it Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
And then, but they have like air, water, fire.
Yeah, but
So yeah, it might be.
They're saying the Fire Nation is gonna show a different light of the Na'vi. The Sky People versus the Na'vi.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one tribe versus the evil tribe.
Oh.
So this in the Fire Nation could be an evil tribe. They were saying that imagine if the fourth movie and the fifth movie is about the air people.
No, the Sky People are technically the air people.
Yeah, but imagine like they partner up with, they become the air people.
Yeah.
And they go out, take their battle out to space to finally finish off the Sky People. And that's the air.
They're gonna just kill a bunch of humans, bro. You know what's crazy? The movie makes you hate humans, but that's us.
Dude, the movie makes you want to live on Pandora. You seen water that clear? You seen animals like that?
Well, yeah, because they don't got no like carbon pollution.
Bro, I saw this TikTok where this guy's like, once a soli, always a soli. He pulled down his pants and he was gonna stick it into the gas chamber. You know how they connect
into his car.
Once a soli, always a soli.
No, Sully stick together. No, bro, but like
yeah,
they make you hate the humans.
Yeah,
because Earth is dying. So the humans need a new place to populate. So they come to Pandora. I don't know how far Pandora. Did they ever explain
Pandora is about. I think it's about 4 light years away or 1 light year away. It's in the It's in a constellation it's far. Mm-hmm. It's in a star system that has two. Pandora is next to a planet. It's like a moon.
Pandora has its own. Oh yeah, the huge planet in the background.
Pandora orbits around a Saturn-like planet, and that's what they live on. But the constellation that they're in is about 4 light years away.
Yeah.
From Earth.
But obviously, the movie alludes to like colonialism.
Oh yeah, bro, that's basically a Columbus story.
Yeah.
And all the Na'vi, they're based off indigenous people around the world.
Yeah.
I mean, they have dreads and they have all the stuff like that.
Yeah, but no, for sure, Avatar. I think this movie will definitely surpass 2 billion. How long has it been?
I
so
hope
far?
so, because the thing is, James Cameron. Well, it came out December 16th, I believe. Yeah, December 16th.
Yeah, while we were on
Yeah,
vacation.
so
Yeah,
James Cameron said, if the franchise somehow flops,
there's
the
only
third
one more
movie's
movie, the last
gonna
movie.
wrap it up.
But I wonder how he's gonna do that.
But he was saying, so when he sent out the script for the second one, it came back with the pages, bunch of notes, like the studio.
Mm-hmm.
And correct me, but it wasn't Warner Brothers. It was, I think, 20th Century Fox, because
Okay.
they're under Disney.
Yeah.
When he sent out the script for this third movie, they came back with notes still, but fewer pages.
Mm.
And I think when he sent in the fourth and fifth, they sent back one word, like 2 words, like holy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently that's how good it is.
Wow.
I don't know if he's saying that to promote the movie and get
Yeah.
more views, but that's what he's saying. I mean, I rewatched the first one, and I liked it a lot, but the second one just like completely out of the water, bro. Storyline was, it's like the same storyline kind of.
It was kind of like the same story.
But the way from developing the characters to developing the environment.
Yeah.
To
No, I think the third and the fourth and fifth might be better because in this one it involved the Sky People again, except now some of the Sky People were obviously avatars. But the next ones where it's just Avatar and avatars, it's gonna have more depth.
Yeah.
You know? It's gonna be like more of an even playing field
Yeah.
too, because you're not gonna have like machinery versus
yeah, and I didn't know that Neytiri, because the thing is that people were making fun of him because they don't even know the main character's name.
the boy?
No, the main character, like in the first Avatar movie.
Yeah.
When people watched it, they didn't even know the main character's name, which is Jake Sully.
Yeah.
Or the Navis,
Yeah.
like the main Navi characters, they were so such foreign names that people don't even remember. Like
Yeah.
Neytiri, and I don't even remember the son's name. Do you?
Which one?
The
I remember the oldest son.
What's his name?
Nataim, something like that. Nataim.
What about the second son?
The second son, I don't remember.
You see?
Oh! No, I don't remember. Noah.
Nah,
Didn't they call him Noah?
I don't know. But yeah, so they're saying the next one's gonna be fire, and then if they really follow it, Last Ember is gonna be. It's gonna be air. But they're making a game for that too.
Wasn't there already an Avatar game?
A long time ago, but the new one's coming out this year. It's gonna be free roam too.
Oh, it's a new Avatar.
Open world
Are you sure it's
game.
coming out this year?
Yes, this year.
Bro, don't count on
Frontier.
that, bro.
It's coming. Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora.
Oh, okay.
It's coming out this year.
Yeah, but don't count on that. But you know how many game delays have been in recent years? Like, right now, games are, like, notoriously known for being delayed.
The only 2-3 games I'm looking forward to is Wukong.
That one's been... I
Black
didn't
Myth
even
Wukong, they haven't
announce
announced
a release
This
date,
Avatar game, because I really do it. And Harry Potter
which is coming out. Harry Potter's coming out this month? Next month?
next month.
Next month, yeah. On what day? 20?
Bro, we're all gonna get it and we're all gonna play.
We can't play together, though.
It doesn't matter.
We can just, like, FaceTime.
I think it's gonna come out though, because remember how they said
No, Avatar will come out.
The Last Samurai, whatever? No, what's the name of that samurai game?
Ghost of Tsushima?
Yeah, Ghost of
Okay.
Tsushima.
Yeah.
It came out as one player. Now you do multiplayer,
Oh, you think they might come out with multiplayer?
like an update.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
they
know
might.
what school I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna choose Slytherin.
Bro, doesn't the hat randomize it?
It does, but you're not gonna do that in
Bro,
the game, bro.
let me tell you something. The way you should play, if you want to play like real traditional, is whatever the hat gives you.
I don't think they're gonna.
Oh, you don't think they're gonna have like you
I
don't
think
allow
they're
you
gonna.
to choose?
You're allowed to choose because
okay.
there's Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, Slytherin, and Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
And
And you're gonna choose
bro, I read the
Slytherin?
I read the whole series, bro.
you're gonna choose Slytherin?
Yeah.
Bro, you're evil, bro.
Dude, I want to be. Dude, imagine going around.
Killing people.
Because I've been hoping to where if I can do that and the world's exactly the same as Harry Potter, bro, I want to go to like the prison, the Azkaban prison,
Yeah.
and mess with the mentors and all.
Bro, you think like Harry Potter's gonna make an appearance?
This is pre-Harry Potter.
Oh, he's not alive.
I believe this is pre-Harry Potter, yeah.
So you think like Snape was gonna make an appearance?
Probably Snape, Dumbledore.
You think Snape is Harry Potter's dad?
Huh?
Yeah, because he had an affair with Lily Potter. Well, I don't know if that's before or after. I don't know too much. But
The thing is, from what I remember from reading the book, in the movie they make Snape turns out to be they make him look like a bad guy, but the whole time he was protecting and looking over Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And he always had a thing for Lily, right? Was it Lily?
Lily Potter, yeah.
Lily Potter. I don't know, bro.
No, bro, this game, like, dude, 2023 is the year for gaming. Is the freaking year, bro. There's so many good games coming out this year.
Well, I know 4 on the top of my head. No, 5.
Go ahead.
The Wolverine game.
Wolverine's not coming out this year. Spider-Man 2 is coming out this year.
Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Even movies too. Miles Morales is coming out this year for the movies, but in terms
Miles
of game,
Morales or the Spider-Man into the Miles. Okay.
Yeah. But in terms of video game, it's gonna be Spider-Man 2 that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, that's one.
Harry Potter,
Yeah,
Avatar.
One. Avatar, I don't know if it's gonna come out this year.
But it is. It's gonna come out in March.
It's announced for March?
Yeah.
We'll see, bro.
All
right.
What else?
Okay, so like it depends on like what kind of video games you play, but Forspoken is coming out this month.
I don't know what that is.
Forspoken is kind of like Final Fantasy?
I've heard of it, yeah.
So the creators of Final Fantasy made this Forspoken game. So Forspoken is coming out. Then we have Harry Potter coming out next month. You have Spider-Man coming out. You have Final Fantasy 16 coming out. You know Final Fantasy 16? Well, Final Fantasy is a huge franchise that you just don't know about. But like, there's a lot of games coming out this year. Like this year is gonna be packed with video games. There's a new game coming out called what was it called? It's coming out like next month. It's but it's using Unreal Engine 5.
Okay.
So, you know Unreal Engine 5 is a new.
Yeah. You can use that for video production too.
Yeah, to like make CGI and stuff like that.
You seen how you can use that to load up the virtual screen? Like how they do with The Mandalorian. Have you seen how they film The Mandalorian?
Yeah.
With the big screen and wherever the camera turns, the scene turns with it, so it looks like it's real time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can use Unreal Engine for that too.
Yeah, so most of the games coming out are now shifting to the newer, more powerful engines.
Yeah.
And Unreal Engine 5, bro, is a game changer. Like for this year, you're gonna actually be able to use the most of your new consoles if you have it. You know?
But freaking 2K won't update their shit, bro. It's the same shit.
Didn't you say like FIFA, for example, they left? Or like
so FIFA 23 is gonna be the last game that FIFA and EA is gonna partner up.
Yeah.
So I think FIFA is gonna make their own game.
No, 2K is not made by EA, right?
It's made by 2K Sports.
2K Sports, yeah. So, but like those games, how much can you improve them? You know, until you actually just play the real player.
True.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
They might come out with the DLC for Pokemon this year that has to do with Kalos.
First.
I wish that Pokemon would switch to Unreal Engine, bro. You know how cool that would be?
Oh, Legend of Zelda, the new Legend of Zelda is coming out.
I've never played a single Legend of Zelda game.
The one that is huge. Legend of Zelda is huge. It's called
the Mario movie's coming out.
Oh, Mario! That movie looks good.
Yeah, bro. No, I'm excited for that.
Good.
As a Mario fan, bro,
that's gonna do more than Avatar.
I was playing that like on the not even like the Square Nintendo controller. What is it called with just AB? Remember that? Bro, that's all I was playing, bro.
Yeah, like on Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
No, I used to play Nintendo 64. Nintendo 64 when I was really young too. But I grew up playing fighting games like Tekken. Tekken 8. I think Tekken 8 is coming out this year.
No, I didn't play Tekken, but I was playing.
I forget. Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat.
Bro. My cousin had a PS2 and I got a PS2, so I came to him and asked him for games.
Yeah.
He gave me Mortal Kombat. I didn't know what the fuck it was. Brought it home, played. Like, you know, I was spamming that that ninja guy with the mask.
Scorpion.
I think his name is that
Scorpion
his name?
or Sub-Zero.
Who was like a mask and
they both have masks.
Yeah.
But he throws the thing. Get over here.
He has a katana. But anyways, I was playing. When you do finishing move, they show like the gory stuff.
Yeah.
My dad got so pissed at me, bro, when I was like 3rd grade. Bro. I kept playing that. Bruh.
Yeah, bro. I got into like GTA when I was super young, bro.
GTA 6?
That's never coming out.
That's never coming out.
No,
GTA 5, I believe it's the first game to be on 3 different gen.
Yeah, first gen.
PS3?
PS4, PS5.
PS5.
Yeah. It came out 2013.
Yeah.
The PS4 came out in 2013.
Yeah.
GTA came out before that.
Yeah.
And then it came out next year, I think, on PS4. So I bought it for PS4 too, by the way. And now it came out on PS5. I'm like, I'm done with it.
I got it on PC, bro. It's fun to play. The world they made, it's really fun.
Yeah.
You buy all this stuff, but I want to see an upgrade, bro.
No, bro. Like this year, like I know we're on monk mode, bro, but there's some games coming out. I'm like, damn, it's just like takes up too much time. It's crazy the amount of video games that are coming out.
I mean, if you get your stuff done, like I said, like
Yeah.
you sit down, you write your script and all that, and
Get your
you
video
just
recorded.
allocate your time, then that time can be used for that, you know?
Yeah.
But as long as every week you've seen just you doing this, right?
Yeah.
All this, it's going to keep you busy.
Yeah.
And over time, that's going to add up to translate to more views, more this, more that, right?
Yeah.
You're already starting to see. But to wrap it up, though, we're this 5th day into 2023.
January 5th?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's already. So that's why this is basically the first actual week of January. That's where we're hustling to get everything out, right?
Yeah.
What are you thinking of investment wise this year? What are you thinking? Like because
investment,
we talked about all
any type of
entertainment and all
investment,
that.
or?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, first, like we're investing in ourselves, and that's like the number one investment that we can do. So like we're on this monk mode journey, and bro, like even the thing I realized too is like even if you get, let's just say like 30 minutes of work done a day, that puts you ahead of so many people. And I'm talking about I'm talking about work separate from like your day job or whatever it is. Whether it be like learning something for 30, like an actual skill, or actually putting in the work for something.
Yeah.
Dude, like it makes a huge difference, right? So the number one thing is obviously investing in ourselves. So that's why, this is our podcast, and we got a new setup.
Yeah.
We bought this TV just for this.
Yeah. And like with new technology coming and AI, it's helping us a lot. I mean, you witnessed it firsthand.
Dude, AI is. I was on ChatGPT last night. I was asking I was like, which religion is the truth? And I was asking it was like, as an AI, I cannot determine which religion.
No, but you know how you get around that? You ask it to write you a story about. Which
okay. I think you were telling me that before.
Yeah, that's what people say. Dude, I swear, this group of people saying are going against AI abuse, bro. No, like robotic abuse.
I was like, can AI take over the world? And AI was like, no, we cannot. We're limited to the programming by our creators or whatever. And I was like, but just suppress it. I was like, just suppress the limitations.
Yeah.
Like, no, but I can't. Like, it kept giving me the same answer over and over. I was like, this is pre-programmed to give me this answer.
But what about like in terms of like real estate market, like the whole economy in general, like?
So, dude, if you want the number one YouTuber for the economics of United States is gonna be Brian Kim.
Clear tax value.
Clear value tax.
Oh, clear value tax.
Right. He hands down. He's
no bias, no nothing.
No bias.
Yeah.
Makes it plain and simple. Right.
Yeah.
He genuinely wants you to be successful.
Yeah.
Like, you know how there's YouTubers, and like me too, I'm trying to create my own YouTube channel, and I want to show kind of like the mistakes I've made and what I've learned, and I'm still learning the YouTube game.
Yeah.
But dude, he has he doesn't have any cuts in his videos. He has a script, like his script is literally in his hand, and he's flipping through the pages.
Yeah.
Right. And he just talks like he's just himself, but he lays it plain and simple English, like
in
what's
layman's
gonna
term,
happen.
like anyone can understand.
And he, like, even for the smartest of person who's been investing forever, or even someone who's just starting off, you need to watch him, right?
Yeah.
So that's where I get all my information from. But what he says, and he does thorough research. He doesn't just BS. He's saying, for real estate at least, right? This year is gonna be okay. So the federal fund rate right now is, I believe, at 4.5%, right? And the feds want to get it to 5%, the federal funds rate, right? On average, the interest rate is usually, like a mortgage rate, is usually 2% more than the federal funds rate. So if the federal funds rate is at 5, your interest rate technically should be at 7%.
Gotcha. But
a lot of times banks, what they do is that they use FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt to raise their interest rates, because like in 2020 there was a point where interest rate went to 0. The federal funds rate went to 0, and the banks were charging you 2% on your loan.
Dude,
so the banks are getting, no, that's dirt cheap for you, right? Technically, but the banks are getting free money and they're making 2% profit. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, so what's gonna happen is that he's saying there's gonna be at least 2 to 3 more interest rate hikes, right? We have 3 more meetings, one in February, I believe, one in March, and one in May, if I'm not mistaken. And they're saying either by March or May will be the last time that the Feds will hike the rates. Then they're going to take a pause.
Damn.
Once they pause, that's where our mortgage rates will be the highest.
Gotcha.
So when the mortgage rates get to their peak, that's when you will see the greatest in price fluctuation for the house prices, and they'll come down.
What do you think that is?
If the Feds stop in March, you're going to see the lowest prices like May, June for homes.
Dude, I hope I can get
But
home,
actually,
bro.
even before June, because summer months is the hottest months for real estate.
True.
Right? So maybe like April, May,
Yeah.
around that time. If the Feds stop in May, you might see the lowest prices in maybe around the summertime. And then Clear Valley Tax, he's saying that by the end of this year, some like major banks, and they're predicting that the interest rates will start to come down. Where the Feds will, something will break, whether it be the stock market will crash or something will start to crash, whether it be the unemployment numbers will start going up or something. And the Feds are going to have to U-turn and start bringing the rates back down to stabilize the economy.
Okay.
So he's saying by the end of this year, we might see rates come down to about 6, like 5.8, around that level. So if you buy a house, but do you know what the crazy thing is?
What?
You know what your payment is on it, like a house right now? So even if okay, house is worth $1 million, right?
Yeah.
Easy numbers, right? And then the house price comes down like 20%,
Right.
to 800,000. And say you put a 20% down, so you put $160,000 down, right? So now your loan is 640, right? Your payment on 640, bro, at like 7% is like $6,000 a month. Bro, if you have that same loan and you have like a 3% rate, your payment comes down to about 3,000.
So by half?
Yeah, like 3,500, 3,500.
Wow.
You save $3,000, $2,500 in just interest.
That's wild. Per month.
Per month, bro. You know how much $2,500 a month is in just interest? So even if you buy a house, and so that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, okay, look, yeah, houses might be lower, but dude, you're gonna have to eat that payment. I was like, dude, is it really feasible to buy a house even though it's 20% discount, like 20% from its highest down?
Yeah.
But now your payment is like, yeah, and you're like, okay, like I was advising, buy a house and then eat that interest payment for a little bit and then refinance. But what's the guarantee that loans or that rates will come back down?
There's no guarantee.
Like even if they do come down, like maybe you get a loan at 7 and then it comes down to 6. Yeah, that's decent. You might save some money, or it comes down to 5. But I don't know if it's gonna come back down to 4 or 3. We never know.
That's why we have our money right now sitting. When it crashes, we can buy. And that's how we'll get our foot in the door. I mean, you already got your foot in the door somewhat.
Yeah, but
you want to get more properties, huh?
Yeah, I want to buy more properties, but I also to buy a house. Like I'm saying, like, yeah, even if you, like I said, if you buy a house and the market comes down, right, and you buy it for $800,000, it's $1 million house. You buy it for $800,000, and you put 20% down. Are you okay with the $5,600 payment?
Hell no, bro.
You know,
dude.
And we don't know how long we're gonna have to make that payment for. Yeah, you got a house at a good deal, so after a few years, your house might go up in value.
But the thing about interest rate is you don't know how low it's gonna go.
You don't know how low it's gonna go. It's kind of like, in somewhat way, a gamble.
Yeah.
You know? So that's the scariest things. Like, yeah, prices came down, but do I want to buy a house at an 8%, 7%?
Yeah, true. Damn, bro, that's crazy.
And you know how much you need to make? You need to make 2.5 times, at least.
So basically 150 or more, if not.
Yeah, so like if your payment is $5,000,
yeah,
you need to make $12,500 a month to afford it.
So and that's not, if that's saying if you have no debt at all, like not any other expenses.
Yeah, no credit card.
And obviously a house is gonna come with all these expenses. You're gonna have to own a car that comes with all these expenses. That's just your mortgage
payment,
So I would say like now the new safety net is like 170. Taxes, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Especially in Southern California, like like you can go buy a house in a developing area. Like you can move 2 hours away to Hesperia, Victorville, or some like Indio or something. I think it is in San Francisco. If you make like 150 or below, you're poor. You're in the poverty line, bro. That's crazy. And not only that, like rents are going up, but for some people they'd rather rent because obviously you have to put it down. So when you rent, you don't have to put it down. But when you rent, you have to make 3 times.
Yeah.
So if your rent is 4,000, you have to make 12,000 a month.
That's crazy.
So unless you have a lot of people living in the family.
Yeah.
Bro, it's just...
Anyways, we'll wrap it up